2024 camper van comparison of the Ford Transit-Custom-Nugget versus Volkswagen-California. Camper vans are leveling up. No longer merely the go-to motor for surfers, bearded types and amateur detectives, staycating families, solo adventurers and those trying to avoid massive mortgage rates can benefit from the evolution of the humble, yet happy, camper. The iconic Volkswagen-California, and a relative newbie, the Ford Transit-Custom-Nugget both offer car-like levels of fit and finish, space for four to live in comfort and modern, efficient base vehicles, directly from the manufacturer. DIY conversions have become more fashionable, better equipped and less dowdy, and the vans themselves have come to be pretty cool items in their own rights. With the best-laid plans for international adventures mainly cancelled by the COVID-19 pandemic, interest in campervans has increased so dramatically, sales records are being broken year on year. Motor manufacturers unsurprisingly want a bit of the action too. They're putting campervans on sale right alongside their standard model lineups of cars and vans. Both the Volkswagen-California and Ford Transit-Custom-Nugget can be ordered in a main dealer. What's more, their warranties and maintenance will be guaranteed by the car brands themselves. This is a shift away from the way it used to be done and streamlines the life admin for busy folks. If you're interested in a specific aspect of either van, click the links below to jump straight to the relevant section, or read on for our full review. These two campers are based on two of our favorite mid-sized panel vans. They have high-quality interior conversions, pop-top roofs, room to sleep for and similarly premium price tags. But which one is better? Volkswagen-California. You've likely noticed a California or two out on the road. Volkswagen leans into the retro vibe such a camper brings. This means plenty of chrome as well as some very eye-catching two-tone color schemes. It's available in 3 distinct flavors. Beach models are more basic and utilitarian, doing without a full kitchen and thus barely qualifying for campervan status. Coast and ocean models have the same properly fitted kitchen layout, with the former making do with slightly less equipment for a lower starting price. Base vehicle and conversion specs. The California is based on the latest Volkswagen T6 transporter van, a robust choice with its car-like cabin. Next to the Nugget, which is based on Parker's award-winning Ford Transit Custom, the California does feel rather heavy and staid to drive. It's a heavy camper, so Volkswagen offers only its 2 higher-powered engine choices. You can have a 150 horsepower or 200 horsepower turbo diesel, the former is available with a 6-speed manual gearbox in beach or coast forms. All other models use a 7-speed DSG automatic, and on top models you can even specify 4-wheel drive. Our test van, a 200 horsepower automatic with front-wheel drive, claims to return up to 38.7 miles per gallon and emit 223 g/km of CO2. During our testing, we easily matched that fuel economy figure, and on lightly loaded longer runs it crept over 40 miles per gallon with little effort. Though you feel the California's weight when cornering or braking, the powerful engines make short work of moving it along. It's an effortless cruiser, soaking up bumps well. The steering's light and accurate enough to make town work easy too. The front seats are comfortable and supportive with have twin armrests. Yet, due to the swivel mechanism they're set rather high and can't be lowered. The rear bench, meanwhile, is flat, with a very long base, and not the most comfortable for travel. It provides seating for 4 in total, while the Ford Nugget is a full 5-seater. The California's fresh and wastewater tanks are 30 liters each, and it can accommodate a 2.8 kilograms gas cylinder. Space heating is powered by diesel and blown air. Layout. The California uses the most traditional layout for a mid-sized campervan. Twin swiveling cab seats turn to face a rear compartment featuring a side kitchenette opposite a single sliding door, as well as a rear bench that folds flat into a double bed. This makes for a nicely convivial lounge area. The table is attached to the kitchen unit and slides neatly out of the way when it's not needed. Deployment is as simple as folding out a single stabilizing leg. The rising roof is rear-hinged, while behind the rear seat there's a good amount of boot storage. A quirk here is that the sliding door is on the wrong side for the UK market, opening onto the driver's side and therefore disgorging rear passengers into traffic. California owners have assured us, though, that this isn't really much of a problem. There's step-through access to the front, so rear passengers can easily exit through the front passenger door if they're parked on a busy road. Sleeping. There are 2 double-sized beds here, making for a total of 4 berths. They measure 200 by 120 centimeters and 200 by 116 centimeters respectively. The roof bed is the larger of the two, and the more comfortable. Volkswagen provides a deep foam mattress that sits atop plastic springs, making it forgiving enough even for side sleepers to get comfortable. Lights in the roof panel illuminate the bed area nicely, and there are 3 zip-open windows to let in a cool breeze. The canvas is also very thick and dark, letting in very little unwanted sunshine, so you won't immediately wake up at first light. Access isn't the most elegant, though. You have to step up onto the front seats in order to get up. Once in bed, there are no convenient spots to leave a charging phone, glass of water, or pair of glasses, unlike the Nugget. Ford's design enables the top of its wardrobe to double as a bedside table. The lower bed is very simple to make up in the classic rock and roll configuration. All you have to do is lower the rear headrests at the touch of a button, slide the seat forward slightly, and lay the backrest flat. Once that's done, thin mattress panels pull out from the rear portion to cover up the seat contours. It's best suited for 2 children or 1 adult, as it's rather narrow and claustrophobic, and without opening windows, the air in the closed cabin can feel rather stale, too. It's also a very firm mattress, so if you prefer a softer bed you'll have to provide your own topper. Cooking and eating. Like the Nugget, the California's kitchen appointments are basic to say the least. They consist of a 2-burner gas hob with spark ignition, a small sink with hot and cold running water, and a top-loading 42-liter fridge that runs off the mains or 12V electricity. With the roof raised, you can theoretically stand at the cooker, but we suspect most will be chefing from the rear bench. With the lid of the fridge lowered, it does provide a decent slab of workspace, but unfortunately it's located in an awkward spot. It's much easier to simply use the dining table as a temporary food preparation zone instead. Dining indoors is easy, as the table slides to reach all 4 chairs. It's also a treat to dine al fresco, which is easily accomplished, the California stores. A freestanding table on the interior of the sliding door, and 2 heavy-duty and comfortable folding chairs within the rear tailgate. Both of those are ingenious storage solutions for what are usually very bulky and awkward pieces of equipment. Storage. As well as the aforementioned chair and table, the California storage is very well thought out. The most useful by far is the large boot area at the rear. This is subdivided by a parcel shelf of sorts, used for making the bed, but also functioning as a very handy storage divider. There's plenty of room underneath to store bulky items, and if you're not using the downstairs bed then the top becomes available too. Better yet, the parcel shelf can sit upright to allow you to carry taller items, or even come out entirely. Around the rear you'll find a tall storage cabinet, underneath which sits the gas bottle. The wardrobe is 4 of this, just about accessible from either side of the rear seat. A cute little fold-out portion above the fridge holds a shaving mirror and a tiny shelf, ideal for holding toothpaste and toothbrushes so you can brush before bed. A full-width drawer under the sliding rear bench can be used for bulky items, such as bedding, leveling wedges, or simply the front door blinds. There's also a permanent home for the awning winding handle in here, clipped securely in place. It's kitchen storage that makes the most sense, as you get 2 wide, shelved cabinets and a capacious cutlery drawer. There's plenty of room for cutlery, crockery, and foodstuffs, and it's all easily accessible. Truly impressive. A notable omission is storage for a porta potty. Volkswagen expects you to splash out on the larger Grand California for a toilet facility. It would have been nice to have the option though, especially for families with young children.